Dillman, do you recall what your physician in Woodfield, Idaho told you?
No. That I have leukemia.
Yes, I know. I mean, the basis of his diagnosis.
Oh, yes, his test. Anemia, and bone marrow test, swollen lymph node, and it was his friend of his at the hospital.
Excuse me. Let me set your mind at ease once and for all. You do not have leukemia.
I don't understand.
My associates here at the medical center concur. There's no question. No, please understand, I'm not accusing anyone of malpractice or anything of that sort. But there are times when the symptoms of monocytic leukemia and infectious mononucleosis are so similar that only the most complete and precise laboratory investigation can establish the difference. Even a bone marrow biopsy may be inconclusive.
He told me I had 4 months to live.
Nonsense. You're one of the healthiest young women I've had in here in months.
Thank you.
Go out and buy yourself something to drink.
Going to kill you. Are you in trouble or something? Look, I'm a cop. I'm not going to hurt you. What are you running from? Huh? You must be running from something.
Are you really a policeman? And please, don't lie to me.
I am a detective. Sergeant Frank Ortega. Now, are you in trouble of some kind?
I'm at your side.
And a moment ago, you thought I was going to kill you. Have you done something you're afraid to tell me?
No.
Then you can at least tell me your name.
Sally Dillman.
Excellent. Now, on a beautiful day like this, what is it that you're afraid of?
I told you. Somebody's going to kill me, and I thought it was you.
Now, may I ask you, who do you think is going to kill you? Is it, someone out there?
I don't know.
Is it sitting here that frightens you? Then why don't you come with me to the police station? It's only 2 blocks from here. And it's a very safe place.
Okay.
You are not from the city, right?
No. How did you know that?
I guess.
I'm from Woodfield, Idaho.
You should have let me guess. Just keep walking on the inside of me. If he's someone to be afraid of, I'm between you and him. Okay?
Okay.
Morning, Frank.
Hi, Chester. Is the boss in?
Yeah, and grouchy.
Now you know I'm a cop. Got a minute, Lieutenant? Yeah. This is Miss Dillman. She's from Woodfield, Idaho. Lieutenant Coy.
How do you do?
Sit down, Lieutenant.
Okay.
I met Miss Dillman over by the park, and she's got a problem.
What kind of a problem?
Now, don't be afraid. The lieutenant is head of the squad and a very smart man. Well, it's hard for her to say, but she thinks someone is trying to kill her.
Who do you think's trying to kill you?
If I just tell you straight out, you're never going to believe me.
Go on, tell it your own way. Go ahead.
All right, but please remember that you wanted me to.
So far, I haven't heard a thing.
First of all, you have to remember that Woodfield is a very small town. I teach the 7th and 8th grades. Anyway, about 3 months ago, I went to my doctor because I wasn't feeling very well. And he told me that I had leukemia and that I had 4 months to live.
Sorry.
Oh, no, don't be. But please, just try to understand what it was like for me then. I mean, I tried to go on and live my life as usual, but I just couldn't. So I quit my job, and I sold my house, and I took all my savings out of the bank, and I came to San Francisco.
When was this?
About a month and a half ago. I figured I'd register at some terribly expensive hotel and live in splendor.
What hotel?
The Fairmont. Oh, no, that's okay, Lieutenant. I'm still registered there, really. It's Suite 2307. Look, it was just like in the movies when somebody's going to die and they're going to have this grand, wonderful time before they die. Only what happened was I sat in that suite day after day, all by myself, waiting to die until a week ago. And that's when I did it.
Did what?
What I said you'd never believe.
I believe you. Tell me.
I hired a man to kill me.
Let her tell it, Lieutenant.
You have to understand what I was living with.
Who did you go to?
I went down to North Beach and I asked in some bars.
For someone to kill you?
Well, no, to kill someone else. I didn't tell them it was me.
And someone said, okay?
No, but I left my name and address with a couple of people, and the next day, there was a note underneath my door, and it said to go to the corner of Chestnut and Fillmore at 10 o'clock that night.
And you went?
Yes, and there was a man there who knew my name.
You know his name?
No, I didn't care.
You know what he looks like?
He's about your height, 40-ish. He had bumps all over his face, and his ears were swollen and gnarled.
Cauliflower ears.
Yes.
And this guy said he'd do the job.
Oh, no, but he said that he could arrange for it to be done. So I told him that I was the victim, and I gave him $5,000 and 3 pictures of myself.
I don't believe it.
Well, I believe her.
You mean a girl like this could just go out in the street and hire a gun?
In this lovely city of yours, it's possible, yes.
My city?
Please, please listen to me. You see, now after that, I accepted myself as a dead person. And everything changed. I stopped taking my temperature, and the next day I went out for a walk, and it was one of those marvelous days, and the breeze was blowing in from under the bridge, and the sky was clear, and I actually felt happy, and I said to myself, listen, I mean, you're not sick. Nobody who feels this good is going to die. So I went to a doctor, a blood specialist, and this morning at 9 o'clock I found out that I never had leukemia. I had mononucleosis, and I got over it all by myself.
So you hired yourself a killer, and now you've changed your mind. Well, you know what I think, Miss Dillman? I think you've been swindled.
You don't know that, George. How do you know that? Look at her. She's scared to death. For all you know, there is a gun walking around with a contract on her.
Well, put her on a plane and send her back to Idaho.
No, I can't do that. If I go back to Idaho, I'd lay awake every night thinking that he's still after me. I'd never have another peaceful night's sleep as long as I live.
Okay, Miss Dillman. What you want to believe is your business. But since Sergeant Ortega brought you in here, you're ours. So you've got him. He's the only unmarried man on the squad, and the shrimp is delicious at Guido's.
Thank you, Lieutenant. Lieutenant is a cynical man.
No, he's a good man, just cautious. He gave me what I want.
What's that?
Time to find the bar where you make your first contact. Now, do you see that car? That one right there. We'll walk out together. You on my right side and a little behind me. I open the door, you get in, and you drop your head down. So you won't be an easy target. Do you think I'm being dramatic?
No, but you think I'm a nut.
Well, maybe I think you're a nut, Miss Dillman, but crazy, no. So when I ask you to do certain things, don't think I'm crazy. Okay?
Okay.
All right, let's go. Come on.
It was dark, and in the day they all looked the same. Wait a minute. Wait. There. That one. That might be it. That's the man I spoke to. I left my name.
Kitchen doesn't open till 4.
Let me do this. Landlord, good morning.
little lady to start drinking?
Oh, she's not dying with a drink. That's true.
Well, no food, no booze. That exhausts about all the possibilities. Huh?
Not since you know the lady.
Well, what are you, John? I might have seen it before. We get a lot of tourists come in here after dark to watch the gorillas drink.
No, I mean, you seem to recall her with a certain, fascination.
Well, she's a fine-looking woman. Don't get many of those down here.
Only those with, special requests?
Sergeant, I get the distinct possibility that you're trying to tell me something special.
She leaves her name and address with you. She gets this note under her door from our friend with the knuckle face.
Well, you ought to drop in here after 6 o'clock. There's a million guys look like that.
No, I mean the creep who sold Miss Dillman a contract for $5,000 cash.
She must want to get rid of somebody awful bad.
What you don't know is that someone was herself.
Now, look, Sergeant. I sell booze and beer here, see? I mind my own business. Freaks like this I don't need.
I read you, Tamworth. I read you. Now you read me. The lady changed her mind. Do you understand? The contract is off.
What are you talking to me about contracts? I told you I sell beer.
Look, Tamworth, it's not the money. The money has been paid. You get no hassle from me about the money. It's the man who took the money that I want to talk to.
I told you I don't know what you're talking about.
If you would like to help the lady, call me. If I don't hear from you, you'll hear from me. What we don't know is whether it's a swindle or a legitimate contract.
Where are we going now?
To check out your hotel. Until I can prove otherwise, there is a price on your head.
You mean it could just be anybody standing around here?
Anybody, anywhere. Like that man over there.
Come on.
Ever seen him before?
I didn't think so. Why him?
Why not?
He doesn't look like a killer.
Why not?
I don't know, he just doesn't. Why are you looking at me like that?
Because you do not do as I say. Put your head down. You remember when I tell you something. You do it.
Hello? Is Joey there? What? Would you tell him that... Never mind who this is. I'll call you back. What can I do for you? How about a nice cold drink?
are you, Claire?
Okay, Ortega. Haven't seen you since the Rams game.
Sally Dillman, Claire Kennedy, the hotel security officer.
Hello.
I've seen you, Miss Dillman. Delighted to have you with us.
How did you...
Well, I told you. Lieutenant Coy's a good man. What's so funny?
Oh, it's just like in the movie.
Hey. Are you okay?
It's just that everything's changed so much since I left here this morning.
Would you like to, be alone a little?
Oh, no, please don't leave. I just need 1 minute, okay? Oh, thank you.
No men up here, if that's what you mean.
No, I don't mean that.
Cheap luggage, draws their checks on the mercantile bank. Bedroom and parlor sells for $2,500 a month. Thing is, she doesn't go with it. You shell out that kind of bread, you've usually got the goods that go with it. She's strictly a country girl on a spree.
I'm sorry I went all to pieces like that.
No, wait. Do you mind, Claire?
Just the Dillman suite? All right, Thompson. I'll be keeping an eye out.
Thank you, Claire. Sit down.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Compliments of the Bureau.
Thank you.
Better than corned beef and coffee in paper cups. Want to go on? Eat, eat.
You don't have to yell at me.
I'm sorry. Something bothers me, I yell.
It's this room, isn't it? All this stuff.
No. This room is so much basura. It's that man back in North Beach.
Tamworth?
No, the man who was watching you.
Oh, the one that I said didn't look like a killer.
That's right. The nice, clean-cut type. I'm sorry to get nasty with you, but you know why you felt that way, Miss Dillman? Because he looked like a college kid, the all-American John. Blonde hair, blue eyes, nice clothes. The type you like to know. The type you like to have fall in love with you.
Oh, that's not fair.
Yes, it is, and you know it. You had him all checked out on the outside. All I am trying to say to you is, don't trust anyone.
I trust you.
Me, well, okay, because I'm the one telling you this. Because you and me, we've got to work together. Because maybe there is a man out there who is trying to kill you. Me, I am going to see to it that no one kills you. You don't want to get killed anymore, right?
You're making fun of me.
No, I'm not making fun of you. I'm trying to reach an understanding with you, Miss Dillman. Maybe someday we can sit down and talk. I'll try to explain to you what it's like to grow up a Chicano in the big city, and maybe you'll explain to me what it's like to grow up in the mountains and teach nice, clean-cut kids all about democracy. But first, don't trust anyone except me, because that nice, clean-cut type back there, I'm worried about him.
Why?
Because that makes twice today I've seen him in different places looking at you.
Why didn't you do something about him?
You're supposed to walk up and say, pardon me, but you're under arrest, because that makes twice today I don't like the way you're looking at this woman here.
Yeah, you're right, that wouldn't be good.
I don't want to scare you, Miss Dillman. No, I do want to scare you a little. So you are ready at all times. Do you understand?
Yes, I think so.
Good.
Only
Only what?
you're not very nice.
Take it.
Hello? Yes. It's the lieutenant.
Yes? Okay. Now, above all, you must do what I say. Someone just shot Tamworth. He's still alive. County Hospital.
Lieutenant, I feel terrible. I mean, this morning I had my life handed back to me, and now this man is...
Forget it. You're not responsible for this. All these guys end up this way. He's lucky he's not in the morgue.
Can you talk?
Off and on. Whether he talks to us or not is up to you.
Just a moment. You can't just go walking in there. That man's in critical condition.
All right, then. This is Sergeant Ortega I was telling you about.
All right, but just for 2 minutes. You understand?
Yes.
Excuse me.
Tamworth. Tamworth, this is Sergeant Ortega. Remember me? I'm the one gave you the bad time. Can you hear me? Good. Now, who is the man who did this thing to you? You don't know who did this?
I don't know.
Did you see him?
Don't see him. Never saw him before.
Was he the contract? The contract, Tamworth. The contract on the girl, was he the same man?
I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe then there was a contract. He was afraid you might tell me something. The name of the man who wrote the contract. The man who hired him.
No.
That's it, isn't it? The man in the middle. Who is it, Tamworth?
Sergeant Ortega, you're going to have to leave.
Give me 1 minute more, please. Tamworth, who?
I can't have you antagonizing this man.
This man is an animal. He took money for the lowest.
This man is a human being, and he's got a bullet in his brain. Now, please, go.
I'm sorry. I have to do this. Tamworth, look. Take a look. You see this girl? Look at her. She's a good girl. She wants to live like you want to live. Don't let happen to her what happened to you. Tell me. Help this girl live and tell me who is the man you talk to. Before God, make up for the wrong you did. Save this girl. What?
Collins.
Is it Collins?
Joey Collins, 52. Runs a gym in North Beach.
Ran a gym. That's my beat off Stockton. Gym's been closed the last 3 days.
Where's Collins?
I don't know, but I'll ask around.
What's he look like?
Like an ex-boxer. An ape. Muscle going to butter. Face like a speed bag.
Cauliflower ears?
Yeah.
Let's see.
Well, we won't know till we get a look at him.
Well, he's got a record. Prints, pictures.
No record.
What do you mean, no record?
A lot of bad connections, but a good businessman. He ran the numbers. From what I heard, he fenced a few jobs. He even wrote a contract or two.
Lieutenant, there's a body in a morgue looks like Collins. They fished him out of the bay day before yesterday. No ID.
With all the punks that hang out in his gym, you can't get an ID?
The place is locked up, Lieutenant.
Will you go
Where?
to the morgue?
All right.
You got the stomach for it?
Come on, you've got to look at it. No use coming down here if you don't look at it.
It?
A dead body's nothing. Only life is important.
Well, how did you feel the first time?
The first... There have been so many things I can't remember. Probably the way you feel. Now, you can't see from here. Don't be afraid it won't jump up and bite you. Just tell yourself, I don't feel sick. I don't feel anything. You won't feel sick. Now, say it out loud.
I won't be sick.
Good. Now you can look.
I won't be sick.
Well,
I won't be sick.
is it him?
He.
She's a school teacher.
That's the man.
Are you sure? A dead man doesn't look like a living man. You want to look again to be sure?
No, really, I'm sure. God rest his soul.
Well, I'm glad someone has a good word for what passes for his soul.
I won't be sick. I won't be sick.
You're doing fine, just fine.
I think I'm going to be sick.
Is that enough?
Thank you. You must think I'm an hysterical woman. I mean, running through the park and going to pieces at the hotel and fainting and oh.
Sure. And you think I am a tough-nosed cop with no feelings?
No, I don't.
Well, I think Miss Dillman is a very brave woman.
You're a regular mutual admiration society. Oh.
Well, it's better that way since we work together.
In that case, do you think you could call me Sally? I mean, my seventh graders call me Miss Dillman.
Okay. And me, I'm Frank.
Okay.
And the contract man, what do we call him? He exists.
Why did he kill Collins?
With $5,000 in the air, Collins was probably trying to cheat him. And maybe he found out. Perhaps at the gym, we find out how. The gym is closed, but somebody's up there. Coy should be here.
Well, somebody had to get here first.
Well, if we sit in a squad car, nothing's going to happen.
You want something to happen?
Well, that's the idea, isn't it? We want the man to make a move.
Yes, I guess it is.
You guess. Always you guess, Sally. Listen to me. Because we want him to show his face doesn't mean that either of us must get hurt. I'm not in this business to get hurt. I'm in this business to stay alive. Maybe make my kids happy by passing the bar exam someday. And,
Your kids?
Yes, my kids. Is that so unusual? Connie is 12. Marco, he's 8. Their mother is dead 5 years, and that's not even what I was talking about.
Sorry.
And I'm sorry I yelled at you. Latins are supposed to be hot-tempered, right?
I don't see what that has to do with anything.
Well, I yell at you so we don't get hurt. So when I yell from now on, you get behind me and you drop down.
Behind you. That's so that you get shot instead of me, right?
Nobody's going to get shot. Nobody. Are you a good teacher or a lousy teacher?
I'm a very good teacher.
Then will you please do me the honor of admitting that I am a very good cop? Okay?
Okay.
Patsy! Frankie, I didn't even recognize you at first.
How's things, Patsy? Still fighting?
No, I'm retired. But I'm still good for sparring. You know, I hang around here at Joey. He gives me $5-10 just to spar a little. Hey, you still a cop?
Still a cop.
Well, that's the way it is. You're still a cop, I'm still a pug.
What do you know, Patsy?
What do I know? Well, I know that I'm broke, Frankie. But listen, I ain't hitting on you, you know. I just, I'm waiting around for Joey to come back, because he gives me $5-10.
Joy is not coming back, Patsy. He's not. Hey, Patsy, lay off that bag a minute and listen to me. Somebody killed Joey Collins, and the gym is closed. Right?
Yeah, I remember now. Joey's dead, and it's like this place is closed down.
That's right. So how did you get in?
But Joey gives me the key.
Now listen to me, Patsy. We're old buddies, you and me. When you were a kid, I never let the big guys beat on you. Remember that? Huh?
Yeah, I remember. You were tough, Frankie.
That's right. So because I'm a cop, that doesn't make any difference to old friends, does it, Patsy, huh? You can trust Frank Ortega.
Sure, I know.
Now, Patsy, somebody gunned down Joey Collins.
I can't talk about that, Frankie. I got this terrible headache.
Patsy, I've got to know who had it in for Joey. Not just like a cop's got to know, but because of this kid here with me.
Oh, I see your girl, Frankie?
Her name is Sally Dillman. Sally, I want you to meet Patsy Fain. Patsy and I came from the same block. And he was maybe the best middleweight of his time. He had courage, and he had guts, and he had a great heart, and he could stay.
It's a pleasure, Mr. Finn.
I'm very pleased to meet you, miss.
Now, Patsy, help me find out who killed Joy. Because this kid is in big trouble.
You gonna marry her, Frankie?
I'm taking care of her because someone is trying to kill her. Like he killed Joey. Who killed him?
I don't know who does a thing like that. Some guy, he comes in and he gets very angry at Joey. My head, it hurts when I try to remember. You got any headache pills, Frankie?
No, this guy who got angry at Joey. The guy that got angry at Joey.
They were in the office there, and he kept saying that Joey was taking him for a ride.
Who was he, Patsy?
Some guy from San Diego.
What did he look like? Huh? You know his name, Patsy? Huh? Who? The guy who thought that Joey was taking him for a ride, you know.
Oh, I remember now. He was a contract man. You know me, Frankie. I'd rather starve to death before giving evidence to a cop. But when somebody gives you a grant to knock off another human being, I mean, that's lousy. That's scum. I mean, I've done things in my life before, but I've never sunk so low.
That's why he killed Collins. You gave Collins $5,000, and he gives the contract only $1. Try to remember, Patsy. What's this scum's name?
My head is like splitting in 2 pieces. Finnerty. No. Fennington. Yeah. I remember Joey saying, Fennington, you're like a freak. And then this guy, Fennington, he like goes crazy.
Patsy, you're doing okay. Thanks.
I don't want your $10. No, I mean, if you want to stake me to a meal or a couple of beers, that's okay. But I don't even spar for you or nothing.
Patsy, don't turn down an old friend.
I'll never turn you down, Frankie. We're good friends.
Thank you, Mr. Zane. Poor man.
The world is filled with poor men. Don't brood over it.
What do you hope to find him here?
Nothing. Collins wasn't stupid enough to keep a record.
Stay down. You stay here. Stay down. I tell you, stay down. You can't do what I say.
Couldn't wait for me, could you, Ortega? You had to go in by yourself.
You'd rather we wait outside. 2 pigeons in a car. The first 2 shots were meant for her.
Well, then why did he kill Fane?
Patsy knew about him. If you'll shut up and listen a minute. His name is Pennington.
Pennington. That's all?
Just Pennington. Collins brought him up from San Diego to do a job. Patsy heard him arguing over money.
How do you know it was her money?
I found this in Collins' desk.
All right, I'll check him out. He's probably in Oakland by now.
He's probably watching this building right now.
What for? He's knocked off the only 3 leads we had. Collins, Tamworth, now Fane.
Tamworth?
He died about 15 minutes ago. I just left the hospital.
Didn't you hear what I just said, Lieutenant? The first 2 shots were meant for Sally.
Oh. Now it's Sally.
Contract or no contract, Pennington is still after her. This morning, he missed her by 5 minutes. This afternoon, it was closer to 5 inches.
All right, get her back to the hotel. And keep that door locked.
He'll keep coming.
Well, that's what you want, isn't it?
Yes. Throw a net around the hotel.
Just like that. Where am I going to get the men?
Call the commissioner.
Just like that, huh? Is there anything else you'd like me to tell them?
Just the men. Nothing flashy, no uniforms, no cars, no noise.
Just plain folks.
That's right.
All right, I tell you, I'll try. Just for you.
No, not for me. For Sally. Look,
Ortega. I don't want any rough stuff in here. This isn't some crummy downtown motel.
I'm not running down your hotel. I don't even want him in your hotel. I want to lead him out.
Yeah, but you want to lead him in first.
Look, I'll be right down and explain the whole thing to you. What would you do if you were me?
If I were you, I'd tie me to a lamppost in Union Square and wait nearby with an elephant gun.
You want him killed?
I don't want anybody killed.
But I would end up killing him with an elephant gun, right? Huh?
Yeah, you're right.
We never had our lunch.
I'm not hungry.
Are you afraid?
Of course I'm afraid. It's different from when you stopped me in the park this morning. I mean, look. Now that was like a whole apple affair. Only now I've cut the apple in two and you're holding the other half for me.
You've been too long by yourself. That's all.
Yeah, I even go to the movies by myself.
Too many movies.
I don't know why it is, but you know, people never really seem to come together unless they're afraid.
Why do you think that?
Because I've never felt about anybody the way I feel about you.
Maybe you never let yourself before.
Oh, I've let myself. I have done that.
But you've never been through a day like today. Too many emotions. And I am here.
That's exactly what I keep telling myself. Exactly. I mean, it's because we're in danger together.
Yes, I guess that must be it.
I hope not.
It would be a pretty rotten world if there was always fear that makes people feel close. Now, do you see this door, Sally? It's a good, solid hotel door. When I close it, lock it and put the chain on. Then you'll be safe. No one can get in. And you wait here until you hear from me, all right?
Well, where are you going?
To set a trap. This man is off balance. I want to keep him that way. I don't care how cold-blooded you are. You kill a man, you're off balance. Well, he's already killed 3 men today, and he's not going to stop trying to finish his job.
That's your professional guess.
Anything?
Yeah, I think we got lucky.
That's the man. That's the man. He was across the street from Tamworth this morning.
Peter Sergeant Pennington, 25, born in Baltimore. Kicked out of St. Andrew's School, vandalism. Kicked out of Princeton, arson. Kicked out of the Marines, assaulting an officer. Arrested on suspicion of murder, San Diego. Kid's a real high-class psycho.
That's it. Patsy said he was a freak. So Collins hired a freak to do a freak job, and now he's out of control.
I've seen this man, too.
Is he registered here?
No, just hangs around the lobby.
Oh, I got you 23 men.
When will they be here?
Within the hour.
Yes? He's been caught downstairs. Is Sergeant Ortega there? Was he hurt? No, of course, I'll come right down. No, wait. Where is the Tonga room? Thank you. Thank you.
All right, Winter. Sergeant Astor and 4 of his men just arrived at the kitchen entrance. You better show them that picture.
I'll show you where it is.
No, you show them, Lieutenant. Call me upstairs.
Okay, Frank.
I can't seem to find the Tonga room.
Oh, yes, it's just down those stairs.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I'm afraid it's closed.
Frank? Is anybody here?
Sorry, folks, I've got some cleaning up to do around here. The room doesn't open till 5 o'clock.
There's a man. Please, can you...
Did you just see Miss Dillman?
As a matter of fact, sir, I did.
Where?
Just a minute ago, running down the street in quite a state.
Was anyone following her?
I really didn't notice.
in here. This is a public park. I have as much right to be here as anybody else.
Please, lady, this is our last take. The sun's going down.
Why don't you get yourself an agent?
Look, I make my last shot, we wrap, then I'll take a picture.
Don't touch me!
Okay. It's okay now, it's okay.
I'm sorry. I only did it so that everybody could see me.
You did the right thing. You did the right thing. Keep looking over my shoulder so we can see in all directions. Do you see him? You did the right thing after you did the wrong thing. Why did you leave your room after I
Because
told
he
you?
called me on the telephone and he said that he was a policeman and that they caught the man downstairs in the Tonga room.
How can you be so stupid?
I don't know. Just too many movies, I guess.
All right, everybody, position.
Don't turn. Don't turn. Just keep looking your way and I keep looking mine. He's out there somewhere. Probably looking straight at us right now. I don't want him walking up behind and putting a bullet in the back of your pretty head.
So why don't we just stay right here and then we could leave with the movie people?
Because we are not running away.
We want him to come after us, don't we?
Yes, but he won't do it here. He wants a clear shot of us. He wants the people out of the way so he can move up. Are you ready?
To get shot?
To take a chance with me.
Do I have a choice?
Do you want this man stopped? Right now, for good.
In other words, there's no choice.
Well, this isn't that lamppost in Union Square, but it's the same thing. Good. Good. All right. Then we walk down to the beach. We're going into the open, where he will try to make his kill. Because right now he has to kill both of us.
Are you going to tell me that the only chance we're taking is that he's going to follow
Oh,
us?
he will follow us. No, the chance is that I get him before he gets us. In other words, do you trust me?
I decided to trust you this morning. I'm not about to stop now.
All right, keep your eyes open and don't panic. When I say drop to the ground, you drop to the ground. You drop flat, and you put your face in the sand. And if you don't like it, that's too bad. You do it.
Right, but you don't have to yell at me.
I am a Latin, didn't I tell you? I yell when something bothers me.
So why do you keep on reminding me that you're a Chicano? Does it really bother you that much? I mean, do I keep reminding you that I have green eyes and I like to walk in the snow and I have a birthmark on the back of my neck? I mean, so what? It doesn't bother me.
Okay, but what bothers me now is that you're not the only one who's scared.
You're scared?
Well, I'm glad at a time like this you can find something to laugh at.
I'm not laughing at you.
No, go right ahead, go right ahead. With all this fear, we need a little humor. Just keep looking. And don't panic. Do you see him?
No.
Cut down the angle 180 degrees. That leaves 90 for you, 90 for me.
It might help if I knew exactly what we were waiting for.
Do I have to go through all that again?
No, I only mean, when he comes, what's going to happen? I mean, are you just going to shoot him?
When he's in fighting range.
In the meantime, won't he be shooting at us?
Oh, yes. You don't panic. He won't hit you.
Frank, have you ever killed a man before?
Yes. Once.
Keep looking. Frank? There he is.
Okay. Stand behind me. Even if I'm hit, stand behind me. If I chance, I get killed.
I know.
Shut up and do what I say. If I get killed, you run like hell.
Frank, why don't you take out your gun?
I don't tell you how to teach 7th grade. There's plenty of time. Maybe he thinks I don't have a gun. Let him think about it. He couldn't hit anything from there. He's a closed-in killer and needs 5 shots to hit once. He's already missed us today from a quarter that distance. He's a pathetic kid who, for some reason beyond my understanding, turned into a cheap, dirty contract creep. He will miss.
Throw it away, Pennington!
He's off balance. Nervous he is.
Shoot back. Please shoot back.
5 more yards. And a steady hand.
You hit him. Frank, you hit him.
Yeah. I hit him.
Ortega! What's this? You make me call up the commissioner. Pull in 23 men for overtime, then you take off.
You want to suspend me? Suspend me.
You gotta do everything by yourself, huh?
Well, I'm sorry I couldn't stage a shootout in the hotel lobby in front of television cameras. If you want to fire me, fire me.
Lieutenant, he saved my life. Doesn't that mean something?
No, I didn't. I did about 5 things wrong today, and I almost got you killed a couple of times.
Well, she's alive and safe, and you caught the contract.
Got the contract. I killed him. I killed that poor, crazy kid back there.
And that's $110 you just threw away.
Lieutenant, maybe tomorrow I'll be a good cop for you. Maybe I'll even stop talking back to you. And maybe you'll even give me another gun so I can go out and kill some more killers. But right now, I hate guns. Right now, I have done my crummy job, and I would like to be alone a little.
Did you mean it?
What?
That you want to be alone?